Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about. Um, I was watching a documentary yesterday by this channel called Brut, B-R-U-T, and I was watching this, and it was a group, was considered a leftist group, and they were talking about what their belief system and why they feel the way they feel, and why the other side is not. Um, I I pushed a video. I put out a video talking about um, we gotta kind of be careful with some of the messages from the gun community, because there are a small group that goes to extreme, right or left. I'm not saying what organizations, you probably already know them, but if you're in this constant fear of a impending battle is coming, or an impending situation coming, or a war is coming, I hope the FBI have you on their radar. Most gun people understand that the right is not a guaranteed right. It's given to us by the Constitution, but it's easily can be taken away with a snap of the finger the wrong way. Now, some people still may carry illegally, but my thing is, it's almost like you gunless in a way. If you do something you're not supposed to have a gun, then you use it, then you're already screwed. You could be already screwed even if you shoot a gun, because it's going to be cops involved, it's going to be arrests involved, it's going to be bail involved, it's going to be a lawyer if you're lucky, which I have a gun insurance. I got that going on. It's a very, I won't say it's a very scary time, but it ebbs and flows. I know in the George Floyd situation, there was a lot of tension two ways. A lot of people like, well, we were fearing that, these rioters and stuff, but all the people George Floyd was just mad about because the severe racial injustice. And I have lived in that very Minnesota and been been pulled over in that very area where George Floyd was killed. I never been arrested, never felony, nothing. I'm just gonna put that out there. So you had two sides that was very controversial, and you have to be careful what allegiance you lie, especially when you start doing this gun thing, because I think a lot of gun people are very good, sensible, law-abiding people. Then you have these gun nuts that are extreme, and they're extreme because they always talk about something political, or they're a heavy alliance to wherever newscast that they watch, Fox News or CNN or whatever, and hold on to that belief so strong. These the gun fanatics, I don't know any of them. I just watch videos online, and some of them can go extremely extreme with their ideology. Like I said, you have the right to believe wherever you want to believe. Support wherever you want to support. Only thing I'm saying is you don't have the right to force me to believe the way you believe. And I don't care how you feel about it. Storming the Capitol is absolutely wrong. As wrong can be. If you believe that and storming the Capitol was ideology, don't watch my channel, because I don't need you watching my channel. I don't need those type of people. And I'm not even talking about political alliance. I'm just talking about right and wrong at this point. I recently was listening to this pastor was talking about we need to be careful how we put politics and religion in the same boat. I think there's some type of Trump Bible or something like this. Folks, listen to me. You can vote for wherever you want, but don't think that the God we serve will lure ourselves to a political alliance. That's a very dangerous thing. That's a very dangerous thing. Church and state should not mix. And if you think I'm wrong, you go look in the Middle Ages and look at how a certain church denomination just took on political alliance and was more corrupt than actual Rome. So we gotta be careful in how far we take our politics with our guns. Do the guns, love the guns, go to the range, support your right, support causes that help everybody. But the guns is for anybody. It's for white people or you transgender. Anybody who have a right to protect themselves with a gun, they have a right to. Let's stay away from this far extreme where we gonna block another race or another culture based upon your political alliance. I'm beginning to see so many politics. Do you know it's just an old game? Politics is old as prostitution. At least prostitution, they let you know what they're doing up front. Be careful. Be careful how close you tie into extreme, either left or right. Be careful. I support anybody having the right to have their weapons. If they're law-abiding citizens and they care about their family and they just enjoy shooting guns, and they do not have domestic violence issues or felony issues. Those are the people we serve. Those are the people that, have the right. Now, let's say those who do have felonies, because I have worked with people that have felonies. Okay, that's kind of the consequences of shooting guns. Of your crime is you do not have the right to bear arms. There's other options less lethal. Varna, Grimberg, Umarex, great tools to protect yourself, and it's fun to shoot. And let's say you do want to get your guns right. Do the process. Do everything right to get those restored. So, the point of the message is, let's be careful how extreme we get, either left or right. We should be able to accept anybody who wants to protect themselves and their families. those are the people that's welcome to shoot guns, not based upon if they a Biden supporter or a Trump supporter. Politics, really, to be honest, should not really even be in guns. I know a lot of people are saying no, this. It really shouldn't, because a lot of times the politics, it goes in waves. If I trust the politics of certain times, I would not been allowed to have a gun based upon my skin color. So be careful with these alignments of politics into guns. Let's enjoy the ability to shoot with our brothers and sisters, have some fun, and keep in the core mindset of, I did this to protect my family. I wanted to do this to protect my family. I do this to protect me. I do this to protect the people around me. That should be the core. If we got the core beliefs of guns, we cite, there were point, put your hands on the trigger. Those 5 sayings that we say with the guns, then we also need to say, to protect the people around us. Can I have an ego? You really legit can't have an ego. I mean, guns make you look tough, and don't get me wrong, it looks good having certain guns. It makes you feel a bigger man or a woman or a tougher anything. But you can let that put you in the wrong mindset, and you think you're something more than you really are. And sometimes guns can do that for us, make us look tougher and stuff. And that's young people. I call it young boy stuff. Those young boys who, got wads of money and show their gun on Facebook. That's just stupidity to me. And also be mindful, if you are a YouTuber creator or you have social media, please understand that all your videos and your Facebook posts are being watched at all times. That's just the way it is. It's being watched at all times. So you have to be very careful what you put out there. I'm very careful what I put out there. My message is not really changed. I'm a martial artist that like less lethal weapons, which is my preferred, and then guns is my backup. That's what I believe. And believe that people should be treated with dignity and respect, no matter what their belief system, their political alliance, their racial alliance, their gender. It doesn't matter. If you're a law-abiding American citizen, or you just a person who comes from other countries, because I have many friends from other countries, Muslim countries actually, and all they try to do is raise their family right and have the opportunities that so many of us Americans take for granted. So, we need to be heavily careful, how we say, well, weapons and this and God bless America. I'm all for being American, but I'm also for anybody who has a decent heart, who's willing to pay their taxes and do the right thing in this country. I'm for them too. So, anyway, this is probably my longest little video I've done in a while on this. I just think we go to extremes. left or right. We should be somewhere in the middle and have good common sense. So, all right, have a good one.